A very good morning to all of you. In this class, I am going to start with another important topic of chapter biotechnology principles and processes. In this topic or this chapter, we are going to discuss about the BT cotton. Or with the help of diagram, we will understand about the BT cotton. Here, you know about the biotechnology principles and processes, or about the microbes. Biocontrol agent, microbes as biocontrol agent, in which we have discussed about the Bacillus thuringiensis bacteria. The spores of bacteria introduced into the crop field by mixing it into water and then spraying into the crop field, or through which whenever the caterpillar larva feed on leaves, the spores get transported into the gut of the larvae or form protoxin, which is converted into the active toxin and cause the death of larvae. So this is the process of the action of Bacillus toxins or Bacillus thuringiensis. So different scientists thought that if with the help of biotechnology we can also introduce the same gene into the plant. Now by the introduction of these gene, plants are able to synthesize that type of toxin which is synthesized by the bacteria too. When the plants are able to synthesize that bacteria, so there is no need for spraying of these spores, bacterial spores into the crop field, because whenever the insect or the larvae attack on the plant are able to protect themselves from the larvae or the insect. That's why it is important. Now let us discuss about the line by which is given into the NCERT book. Some of the strain of Bacillus thuringiensis produce proteins that kill certain insects such as Lepidopterans. Lepidopterans like tobacco budworm, armyworm, coleopterans like beetles, and dipterans, flies, mosquito. Bacillus thuringiensis form protein crystals during a particular phase of their life cycle or growth. These crystals contain a toxin insecticidal protein. Why does the toxin not kill the bacillus? Because it is formed by as a protoxin or inactive toxin. It is converted into an active form of toxin due to the alkaline pH of blood, which cellularize the crystal that activated toxin bind to the surface of midgut epithelial membrane of midgut or cells of epithelial membrane of midgut, or the receptor through which they. Now the diagram is related with the culturing of tobacco plant, or through which we can understand with the action of toxin. Now student, here is given the bacteria about Bacillus thuringiensis, which produce, here is bacteria Bacillus thuringiensis, Bacillus thuringiensis bacteria, which synthesize toxin or have the cryogens, or through which the cryogens they synthesize the toxin which is in the form of actin. How we can utilize the Bacillus thuringiensis genes? Now first DNA extraction or isolation is carried out. That means for the isolation of DNA of bacteria Bacillus thuringiensis, we treat the bacterial cell by the lysozyme. The cell wall degenerate. Then we isolate all the biomolecules which is present in the cytoplasm. And now RNAs degenerate the RNA, proteases degenerate the protease molecule, hence we got DNA, from which we are the use of restriction endonuclease. Here we use restriction endonuclease, which is equal our first restriction endonuclease. Endonuclease restriction endonuclease kill not kill, cut the DNA fragments into the fragments, and then we autoradiography through which we isolate the desired gene from or cry gene from the DNA, and then introduce into the plant genome. This is the plant genome. Now then the recombinant DNA will form after the introduction of these cry gene into the plant genome. Now this making the cell competent for the recombinant DNA, or also we use the micro injection or ballistic gun for injecting the recombinant DNA or genome into the plants, and the culturing of these plant cells by the tissue culture or plant tissue culture is a long process through which we made a plant. This is fertile or plant breeding occur, or that plant form their offspring similar, those have similar genetic material to the with like plant. So whenever we got the seed, we introduce that seed into the field, so that all the plants that are germinated from the seed have the same genetic material that of the modified plant, that of the recombinant plant के जैसे होते हैं. Now let us discuss about how the action of these carried out, action of the toxin carried out. Whenever the larvae feed the leaf of the plant into or actually the plant already have the protoxin, because during the transcription or translation the protein gets synthesized, that protein present in active form. When the leaf is engulfed by these caterpillar larvae, they are transmitted into the gut, or due to the alkaline pH of gut, the protoxin converted into active toxin bind with the receptor present on the epithelial membrane and cause the cell lysis and degeneration of the gut wall of the larvae, or that's why it cause the death of the larvae. So here is overall mechanism of action of the active toxin into the bacteria. The protoxin form as crystalline solid, or when this crystalline molecule or transfer into the gut of the larvae, whenever the larvae feed on the leaf. Now the protoxin transfer into the gut of the larvae, or that converted into the active toxin, or solubilized or converted into the active toxin, bind with the receptors present on the epithelial cells of the gut membrane. That's why it converted into the active toxin. So here is overall action. Now it is how the solubilization of the diagram showing how the solubilization of protoxin occur, or mode of action of cryotoxin. So crygene, which shows the crygene. Here is Bt toxin crystal, which is a crystalline solid. When larvae ingest leaf of the plant, these crystal transmitted into the gut of the larvae, or that solubilization of these occur. After the solubilization, that activated now that bind with the cell membrane. Here is showing the toxin bind with the cell membrane. The cell membrane have the different receptor, due to which the septicemia cause, that is degeneration in the wall or pores on the cell form, or septicemia result in the release of the fluid from the gut wall of the larvae, or exudated the fluid exudated from the gut wall of the larvae, or due to they cause death of the larvae. This is the overall action of the toxin. Overall action of the toxin. So student, here is overall about the Bt cotton. Now let us discuss about the crygenes. What are the crygenes, how they help. So these are there are three genes actually. The cry first AC, second AB and first AB. The first AC and second AB control the bollworm, cotton bollworm, whereas first AB control the corn borers. These are the three genes which are under the cry gene only, or the image showing how they in fact make a hole into the flower bud, or due to which the flower do not produce cotton. So it is a major cause of less productivity of the cotton plant. That's why scientists use these genes of Bacillus thuringiensis to make and form a Bt cotton. That is the cotton plant having genes of Bacillus thuringiensis and form Bt toxin. So the farmers, there is no need for use of insecticides, pesticides in the field of crop. Now students, let us discuss about the next topic. Here is pest resistant plant. Now pest resistant plant is the second topic. The common example of pest resistant plant is tobacco plant, which is the yield of crop is highly fluctuated by the infection caused by Miladogyne incognita that reduce the overall productivity of the tobacco plant. Now nematode Miladogyne cause the infection, which is a nematode, or through the RNA interference we make a plant pest resistant plant. Now what is the mode of action? Because the RNA interference is a common example, common phenomena in eukaryotic organism, which takes place in the cell for the degeneration of double-stranded RNA. If the RNA form double-stranded, or there is no need for the particular RNA, or the cell has decided that the RNA do not undergoes in the translation process, of protein do not synthesize from this RNA. So simply they use the phenomena of RNA interference, due to which they form the antisense RNA2 from the coding strand of the DNA, or due to which the double-stranded RNA will form in the cell, that interact with the slicer and dicer protein, which cut and remove the RNA, degenerate the RNA, double-stranded RNA. So that is this process is known as silencing, or gene silencing, or silencing of mRNA. So this is a normal eukaryotic process which occur when there is no need for a particular RNA that is already synthesized through the transcription, by the transcription process. Now student, this property we use in the making plant more resistant, for making plant pest resistant. So student, let us discuss with the lines of NCERT. Several nematode parasitize a wide variety of plants and animals, including human beings. A nematode Miladogyne incognita infect the roots of tobacco plant and cause a great reduction in yield. A novel strategy was adopted to prevent this infestation, which was based on the process of RNA. Eukaryotic process which occur when there is no need for a particular RNA that is already synthesized through the transcription, by the transcription process. Now student, this property we use in the making plant more resistant, for making plant pest resistant. So student, let us discuss with the lines of NCERT. Several nematode parasitize a wide variety of plants and animals, including human beings. A nematode Miladogyne incognita infect the roots of tobacco plant and cause a great reduction in yield. A novel strategy was adopted to prevent this infestation, which was based on the process of RNA interference. RNAi or interference takes place in all eukaryotic organisms as a method of cellular defense. This method involves silencing of a specific mRNA due to the complementary double-stranded RNA molecule that binds to and prevents translation of the mRNA. Silencing is known as this process is the silencing of mRNA. The source of this complementary RNA could be formed from an infection by the viruses having RNA genome or mobile genetic element that replicate via an RNA intermediate. Using agrobacterium vector nematode, specific gene were introduced into the host plant. The introduction of DNA was such that it produced both sense or antisense RNA in the host cell. These two RNAs being complementary to each other and form a double-stranded RNA that initiate RNAi and thus silence the specific mRNA. So this is the process. Actually, what happened during the RNA interference, what we are doing, we introduce the genome of Miladogyne incognita in such a way that the DNA will synthesize both antisense or sense RNA. Normally in the eukaryotic cell, only the template strand goes in the synthesis of RNA, not the coding strand of the DNA. Only a single stranded RNA will form or double stranded not. But anyhow, if double stranded RNA will form, so because that will not undergoes in the translation process, that's why there is need for the degeneration of that RNA, mRNA or gene silencing occur. Now, if we use same phenomena in reducing or preventing the growth of Miladogyne incognita, so first we introduce a DNA of Miladogyne incognita in a plant cell, so that that plant cell synthesize both the strand of DNA, that is template strand as well as coding strand, both undergoes in transcription first to synthesize the mRNA. Now, if the mRNA antisense or sense, both the strand get synthesized because of the both are complementary to each other, or they follow the rule of complementarity, so they become or bond double or triple hydrogen bond occur in between the two strands of RNA, or that's why they form double-stranded RNA. Or eukaryotic mechanism is if the double-stranded RNA will form. So wherever that slicer dicer is present in the cell, they come or interact with the double-stranded RNA, or RISC complex will form, or that degenerates the double-stranded RNA. So this is the process of silencing of specific mRNA which further not have to synthesize in our cell, not have to synthesize DNA protein in our cell. Now here is the mechanism of RNA interference. What happened during the synthesis? When the antisense or sense RNA will form in the tissues, here is the double-stranded RNA shows the sense or antisense both the strand of RNA. So when the double-stranded RNA will form, that is cleaved by the enzymes dicer and dicer into the small fragments of double-stranded RNA, that is known as siRNA, which is again double-stranded RNA. Again, these are changed into the single-stranded RNA by the use of RISC complex. RISC complex is formed by the different type of protein, or actually they convert the RNA or synthesize a strand of mRNA which has a polyadenylate chain or that mRNA. Cleave the target or due to this double-stranded RNA or siRNA that cleave RISC protein cleave the mRNA. So this is the overall sense or antisense RNA through which, for example, because first the double-stranded RNA converted into the siRNA by the dicer. Here both the siRNA change into the antisense or sense RNA first, or then the form the mRNA strand from antisense or sense RNA, then degenerate it. So this is the complex process which occurs through the RNA interference. Here the diagram showing the Miladogynin in Cognitia, how the infection of these reduced by the action or by the formation of double-stranded RNA. Here the double-stranded RNA when formed, they interact with the dicer protein, or dicer break the double-stranded RNA into small siRNA. These small siRNA already present inside the cell of the plant. Whenever the fruit sucked by the Miladogynin cognitia, because actually they present in the root, mainly infect the root, or whatever the nutrients are present in the root or the flowing sap or the fluid liquids, all this sucked by the Miladogynin cognitia. So whenever they suck the fluid, through the fluid, these small RNA also get transferred into the cell. Double-stranded RNA also get transferred into the gut of the Miladogynin cognitia. Here, the Miladogynin cognitia have RISC complex, or through which they differentiate these two strands or synthesize the main strand of RNA, or through which, due to the synthesis of this main strand, finally the Miladogynin cognitia are not able to synthesize the protein through the translation, or when the protein is not synthesized by the Miladogynin cognitia, eventually they died after the cleaving of mRNA by the RISC protein. So this is the process of RNA interference which occur in the Miladogynin cognitia, or where the double-stranded RNA get formed in the plant cell. Double-stranded RNA get formed when the gene of Miladogynin cognitia introduced into the plant cell in such a way that plant cell synthesize both the antisense or sense RNA, or due to which, when both the antisense or sense RNA get synthesized, they get bind with each other to form double-stranded RNA. They interact with the dicer, or dicer cut the double-stranded RNAs to siRNA. That siRNA transfer into the gut of the Miladogynin cognitia, or through which they target through the fluid that transfer into the gut of the Miladogynin cognitia, that targeted by RISC complex, or that RISC complex form a single-stranded RNA, or that single-stranded RNA is degenerated by the RISC complex. So this is the complex mechanism to understand how the RNA interference works, but very important. Let us discuss about whole topic, what we have discussed in today's class. We have discussed the Bt cotton and function of Bt cotton. What is the function of Bacillus thuringiensis? Bacillus thuringiensis have the genes, that is cry genes. These cry genes introduced into the plant cell by the recombinant DNA technology, and now plants are able to synthesize such type of toxin which is produced by Bacillus thuringiensis. When these toxins synthesized by the plant form in the inactive form, but form as such present in inactive form, when these leaves are engulfed by the larvae, the inactive toxin converted into the active toxin due to the alkaline pH, or bind with the gut wall of the larvae, receptor present on the cells of gut epithelial membrane of the larvae, or cause the lysis and the degeneration of the cell. Or due to this, overall the fluid exudate from the. So student, here is overall about the Bg cotton and RNA or pest resistant plant. I hope you like this video, student, and thank you for listening and watching.